the whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Hey guys, I'm going to talk to you about the best free weekly wildcard champion to pick in Madden 24 and talk about when we can expect to actually get that. Now, I do want to give a shout out to We Play Those for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below, Noti Gang. Also, if you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, make sure you guys follow me over on Twitter for my NBA picks. We've been on a run the last couple of days, 3 days in a row with a win. We hit on this 4 pick yesterday. I won $191 off 25 on this. And my dad went absolutely crazy with the MLB picks as well. He had over $650 worth of wins on MLB. If you guys check out Underdog Fantasy right now, you can use code Zirksee to double your first deposit up to $100. And new users will get this Jokic 0.5 point special for tonight. Follow me over on Twitter for my NBA picks. I'm having that later this afternoon. All right, so starting off, guys, we need to take a look at this right here, the weekly wildcard Mut tip, because a lot of people have been asking me, when are we going to get our free player? When are we going to get our free player? And basically all I've been saying is the final release of the promo, right? Which we don't actually know when that release is going to be. Well, if you guys actually take a look at the weekly wildcard Mut tip, and you get this when you get the welcome pack for the promo, it says, welcome to weekly wildcard, speed challenges, yada yada. Collect 17 of these tokens and exchange them for a champion weekly wildcard player at the end of the program. You get one from the welcome pack, that's already one token right there. There is also another token right here under the field pass at level 7, so that is 2, okay? You need 17 for a free player. So you need 15 more. If you guys run through right now the field pass and the milestones, there are a total of 14 achievable tokens that you guys can get right now under the weekly wildcards solos under the milestones here. At 275 stars, you get the 14th collectible. Now, are there enough solos to go through and do that right now? Well, as you guys can see, we have 14 strings of solos. From these solo challenges right here, you get 20 stars per. So, what does that mean? You are at 280 stars right now if you go through and get max stars. So, yes, guys, the final token that we need to go ahead and get our free player is actually next Wednesday. So, that is when we get our free player. Now, a couple things I do want to mention, though. We don't know a couple things. As you guys can see right above me, it says collect and save your weekly wildcard tokens to exchange for a special token exchange set that released the last week of the promo. I don't know if this is BND. I don't know if this is auctionable. I don't know if this is a fantasy pack. I don't know if it's one of 3, whatever. But based off of what we gotten with Legends, with Ultimate Legends, with AKA, right? I'm going to assume here it's either BND or auctionable. I'm going to guess BND, I don't know. If it's auctionable, even better, right? But what I believe this is going to be likely is you're going to go ahead, you're going to complete the set, and it's going to give you an option of 4 packs, right? And those 4 packs are going to be the different parts of the promo. So you're going to have one pack that's going to say like heavyweights, one that's going to say rising stars, one that's going to say veterans, and one that's going to say specialists. Then when you open that up, it's going to give you every single player from that part that is a champion there. So that's my assumption, okay? And with that being said, I'm going to go over of the current options that are available, the best weekly wildcard champions to go ahead and pick. Again, we don't 100% know exactly what the set's going to look like. B&D, auctionable, all players, choice of 3, you know, what exactly? But I do want to do this video so you guys can get a little bit of prep here, also some awareness of when we get our free player. Obviously, if some cards come out next week and they're better, well, then you go with them. But let's talk about the best options right now. All right, guys, so let's talk about the best options to choose from that weekly wildcard pack. Again, I am assuming here that it's B&D, okay? We don't know if it's B&D or auctionable. I'm going to assume it's B&D, and then you'll have your choice of any champion in the game. Obviously, you want to go with at least a 98 overall, and there's only 2 98s I actually have on this list. The rest are going to be 99s in my ranking of them, and yes, we're going to get another batch of 99 overall champions next week, so yeah, if a better card comes out, just take them. I just like to do these videos a week in advance so you guys get a little bit of prep. Starting off though, DaRon Bland. DaRon Bland is a very, very good choice, and unless another cornerback releases next week, then DaRon Bland is really, really up there for a great choice, guys. He's 98 speed, 98 excel, 95 man, 98 zone, 97 press, 6 feet tall as well. He also does have 80 tackling. He's got 69 block shed, very nice, 72 hit power, but his abilities are really good, like really, really good. He gets deep zone KO for 1, flat zone zone KO for 0, mid zone KO for 0, and pick artist for 0. I mean, the abilities are amazing. This is a very, very fast corner at 98 speed, great coverage. I love the Ron Blanc card, and not even saying that as a Cowboys fan. It's just a really good card. After that, I'm going to go with Jack Campbell. I feel like this card is actually kind of a little bit underrated. I feel like the number one thing, though, people see is the speed, right? Being only 96 speed and 96 acceleration, which, yeah, we do have faster middle linebackers. We're going to get 98, 99 speed middle linebackers. But then again, you do have 2 middle linebackers on the field for a reason, right? Jack Campbell, 96 speed, 96 excel, 90 agility, 91 change of direction. And I'll tell you guys right now, if you use the competitive pass Jack Campbell, that card played great. That card seriously did play really good. 6'5", 249 pounds, 99 block shed, 98 hit power, 98 tackling, 98 zone, 93 man. This is a good card, but also his abilities, man. His abilities are very, very good. As you guys can see right here, the two that you really want are Lurk Artist and mid-zone KO, and he is able to get that stack. Now again, you know, taking him as a BND, assuming that the pack is BND here, you're really taking him to be on your field as middle linebacker 1, middle linebacker 2 at worst case scenario, which I kind of consider middle linebacker like a quote-unquote depth position, just because more people than ever use 2 middle linebackers this year. Jack Campbell, though, I know this card plays great. After him, we have to put Nick Bosa on this list. Now, I know he doesn't get an Unstoppable Force X Factor, but I will tell you, and I don't know why, but the Bosa brothers, both of them, and to be honest, more so Joey Bosa, they just destroy me. Like, literally, that is like the 2 players that I can say, when I play them defensively, when they play against me, they always cook me. And I don't know why those 2 in particular do, but Joey Bosa and Nick Bosa, they sack me like 3 times a game. But 96 speed, 93 excel, 96 strength, 99 power move, finesse move, and block shed with 99 hit power. Again, I know he doesn't get Unstoppable Force for, you know, 0 AP there as an X Factor, but he's still going to be really, really good. And when you do take a look at the abilities, they are good abilities. He does get Secure Tackler right here, or Tackle Supreme rather, which is even better, for 0 AP. That is huge for stopping these running backs that have the angry runs, the Eric Dickersons of the world. He also does get Edge Thirdly for 1, Double Another for 1, No Outsiders for 0. Tackle Supreme is really the main thing, though. And although, yes, he's a defensive end and, you know, not a depth position, do you really need another D lineman? Unless you want to just really pick up someone to get that X factor, which I completely understand, but also a lot more people are out here running Secure Protector, right? They're running Secure Protector, they're kind of negating all of those abilities. Well, you're not going to negate Tackle Supreme. So Nick Bosa, really slept on card, I feel like. After that, TJ Hockenson, I have him at number 3. And again, the reason I have him at number 3 is, like I mentioned before, with the last 2 guys here, and how Bosa isn't depth, Hockenson is a depth position. You can put him at tight end number 2, although you may not ever put him there. 96 speed, 98 excel, good route running, good hands as well, great after the catch, 95 break tackle, does also have, you know, 90 trucking, 91 juke move, 76 run block, 77 impact block, 251 pounds, 6'5". I mean, there's not really many complaints about this card, but in terms of abilities, I love this. Jukebox for 0 AP and red zone threat, absolutely amazing. He also does get backyard tight end, so if you're not running a quarterback with Hot Route Master or Master Tactician, you get that. Also, he does get quicker playmaker as well, but the Jukebox for 0, love that, and red zone threat for 0 AP. I think this Hockenson card, also kind of like Nick Bosa, is maybe a little slept on, but a different reason. I think it's because of the speed. We just have a couple tight ends who are a little bit faster, but I love this card. And as for my number 1 and number 2 guys, I have Quinn Miners, and really this is kind of like a 1A, 1B, and the next one is more so like, yeah, you could go with him, and I feel like as a B and D, he's one of the absolute best options because you probably won't need another player at that position for the rest of the year. But Quinn Miners right here, 78 speed, 82 excel, 97 strength, 99 run block, and also does have 95 pass block, 320 pounds, and I'll be honest, he's still not even the best right guard in the game because he's missing one thing. As I mentioned earlier with Secure Protectors, he gets it, but it's 1 AP, which is a little bit unfortunate. He doesn't get it for 0 AP, but he does also get Identifier for 0, Post Up for 0, so you can rock out with that for 0 AP. That's still really, really good, and taking a 99 overall, you know, offensive lineman at this point in the year, you're not switching off of him at any point. And the final player on this list, guys, is Justin Tucker. Simple enough. It's a kicker, right? I like taking kickers as BND because 97 kick power, 96 kick accuracy. you don't need another kicker the rest of the year. You really don't. And in terms of the ability stack, you're able to get on him as well. He does also have clutch kicker, focus kicker, and zen kicker as well. So you're going to run a nice little stack right here on Justin Tucker. And again, you know, if you don't want to go with the B&D kicker, I understand, right? If this does end up being a B&D, you could go with one of the linemen. You could even go with Bosa. You go with Hockenson. I really don't feel like there's a bad pick here for your B&D, especially if you go any of the 99s, basically. But I feel like Tucker, I mean, why not? With that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video, and of course, hit that sub button down below, and let me know who you guys be picking. Do you think it's a waste to kind of use it on Justin Tucker when you have all these amazing 99s out there? I feel like, especially with the B&D, you kind of have to sometimes forget about the coin value on these cards, because I know going with like Bosa or Hockenson, you know, they're a lot more expensive than the Justin Tucker, but I'm just thinking long term. We only have like 3 more months really of people really heavily playing Madden Ultimate Team, and after that we are on to Madden 2025. So with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed. Drop a like and hit that sub button down below. Check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZERT. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.